Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade. This is How to App on iOS, and it's Monday here in Australia, in Melbourne. Start of a new week. Start of the end of Songtember for me. Probably still Sunday for the rest of you in the world, because we're in the future. Welcome to the show. Yeah. I hope everybody's doing well and good and dandy out there in the chat. Gary Hubbs, welcome aboard. Tom Rochelle, Russ, hello, hello, hello. So let's dive in. So we'll cover a couple of things with my Songtember stuff just quickly before we go on. Hey, yes, and Borthwick, how are you today? And so we are looking at the 8180 Monster Tube today. G'day Pete, welcome along. And I'm really excited because I bought this on the weekend. I thought I'll make a purchase because I was looking for a bit of a different guitar sound for my Songtember EP. Speaking of Songtember EP, last night, or this morning actually, I finally wrapped up my album artwork. No, not this photo of Mitch McConnell. Does everybody else think that looks like Mitch McConnell? Anyway, getting off the subject there. So I have finished the album artwork. It is complete. This is what we are going to be looking at for my Songtember EP called MEtheist. And as you may recall, so I'll just show you this. Let's get out of here. So this is, I thought I'd finished it this morning. As you will recall, in the in one of the shows, I said I was going to make the logo with the two T's on each end of theist. Okay, I was going to make one a normal cross and the other one an upside down cross. So when I finished it this morning, I looked at it and went, oh my God, I forgot to do that thing with the crosses. So I went back and had to spend a little bit of time doing this. Is quite time consuming actually, to fix up that logo. And I think it looks much better because I want the word theist to have like a yin and yang kind of effect to go with the world divided, the planet split down the guts. So also too, I've changed the name of the album again. Instead of World Divided, it's now World Divide Dead. So I like making up my own words like MEtheist. All that kind of thing. As you can see, so the album cover has loads of money falling from the sky. There's a few things I added which I took out. I found that I was adding too much to it. I had some fighter jets flying in the background. I had a few meteors flying through the air. And then the more I looked at it, was like, it's really unnecessary. I don't need to have fighter jets in the background. It sums it up really what I'm trying to say. People under control by money, a world split in half, and buildings on fire. That makes sense. That's all I really need to do. So I was only overcomplicating things. So I'm super happy with it. I don't think it'll change from there. So that's the one thing, we can get that out the way now. So album cover's done. Over the weekend too, I got down all my tracks into position, all into place, did majority of my guitar tracks. And then I sent the guitar tracks off to my friend James. So I'll just jump into this now before jumping into the app because I want to cover all of this. So I'm just going to open up. So you'll see this in No More Lies. That's the song I'm going to be looking at today and recording some guitar on. It's definitely not like me to go over the top, Russ, of course. So the title track, World Divide Dead. I got my friend James to do a guitar solo over the top of it, so I'll let you hear a little bit of that. Hopefully the sound's going to work. I worked out what the deal was when I changed songs in Auria and the sound disappears. It's because I have my headphones plugged into my mixing desk for live streams, and that's what's causing it. But it's fixed now. So I'll play the solo. This is the solo that's been added to the song. So this is from about the chorus. And check this out. This solo is absolutely sick. pretty damn cool. So I'm really stoked with that. Hey, Langston Reese. G'day, Sion. So you have made it. Yes, you have made it. So really happy with the solo. I'll show you in the song I'm going to be looking at soon with this amp simulator. Let's just get into that now. Save me no more lies. Yeah, that pick scrape, man. How Slayer is it? Like, it's just the pick scrape. As soon as I heard it, oh my God, it was like, what the hell, man? Really? Super pick scrape. I think he's done 2 pick scrapes. That's what it is. So there's like a absolute typical Slayer kind of stuff there. All right, so let's jump into this app today. I don't think there's anything else of app updates or anything like that. I can let you know before we jump into this, and I'll just show you the app we're looking at today. So it's 8180 Monster Tube by Nembrini. So I bought this myself, just so you all know. I bought my own copy. And my absolute awesome friend, Andre at Nembrini, has given me 2 copies of this to give away to you lucky people. All you need to do once this video goes live, which is normally in about 12 hours, leave a comment on the video, and on Friday when I interview my next creator, I will be giving away a copy of each of this app. And so it's currently, I think it's $10 at the moment, half price. So it's actually half price at the moment, which is cool. In Australian, that was about $14, not $15 for me. So that's a good thing. But let's jump in. So I'm going to open GarageBand first. And so what is the song I was going to do? The one that's in E tune. No More Lies. And I think we can do it in No More Lies 4. Cool, so this is just the drums, I do believe. Let's see, I'm pretty sure it's just the drums. Cool. So I'm going to give you GarageBand, and then I'm going to jump into Auria. So those on GarageBand can see how easy it is to use this thing, and then I'll do it in Auria as well. So all we need to do is add a new track, obviously. We're going to add an audio track. Nice, clean, in fun, because, you know, I finally worked out why Apple put the clean mic sound in the fun section, because making music is fun. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Sounds cool anyway. Give me a job, Tim Cook. All right, so here we are in this GarageBand, and I'm going to choose channel 2 because that's what I'm plugged in with my guitar. Oh, isn't that a great guitar sound? Yeah, that's heavy as hell. So, and let me just flick over to, how do we do? Should we do the big cam? I don't even think we need to do the big cam. Oh, we can do that, sure. So all we're going to do is we want to add to this plugins and all that jazz, and click on a new plugin, head down, look for Nembrini. Where are you? 8180, there you are. Oh. Yeah, man. So straight off the bat, that's a nice sound just to land on straight away. All right, so let's have a look at this, because you can hear we've got a lot of noise, because clearly this is a high gain sound. So what we're going to need to do is, I'll show you here. Over here you've got the rack setting. So we're going to click on the rack setting, and the first thing I normally always do is you've got this. Let's just go over to the big screen so you can make sure everyone can see. There's a noise gate there, and I'm going to activate that because we want to get rid of... Oh, isn't that nice? So it's got a noise gate built in, which is really sexy. I'm really digging that. So we can turn the guitar back up now. And I'm just going to change the threshold a little bit. Cool. So this is just the default sound straight off the bat. So nice and easy to play with. Now you've got a lead here or a rhythm. So when we flick between them, in fact, let's just, now that we've shown you how to do this in GarageBand, let's just close out GarageBand for now. We'll close out Auria for now. And let's just open the app because you can use it as a standalone. So we've got a bigger screen to see exactly what's happening. And hopefully, there we go. So I'll have to set the threshold again for this. And we're coming through one speaker. That's cool. Maybe we'll do this because I really can't be asked. Live YouTube is fun, everybody. And now we're back here. Cool. So as you can see the difference here between flicking from rhythm to lead, you've got a much higher gain there with your lead, which is cool. So, and you see what happens here when you change between the two on your cabinet here on your head, it gives you different options. So you'll see to the side here there's a brightness and crunch when you're on the rhythm, and when you're on the lead they disappear. Okay, so let's just go back over to the rhythm sound and see what happens when we click these on. Basically, you're recreating the lead sound. So it's just an easy way to flick between instead of clicking these little buttons there. So let's flick through some of the sounds that we've got because there's many, and there's many cabs and there's all that kind of shit, which is really cool. So we'll flick on the default and you get your factory presets. And if I scroll down, where's my Apple iPad? My trackpad notes. So you've got quite a few selections here to choose from. Let's just go through them all one by one. Here's a bright clean. Pretty cool. Classic. Cool. What else have we got here in these factory presets? I want a heavy metal rhythm. Let's give this a whirl. This is more like it. So let's just stick on this one for a moment. Now, if you click back on the rack section across the top here, and of course you can save your own presets. So you've got a save button along the top here. You can make your own presets, all good in the hood. You'll see also along the top here, you've got your cabinet and mic settings. All right, so if, you've got an easy next and previous if you just want to click through them like this. Whoa, that was nice. So if I just click through the next. It's nice and easy, and they've got this little browse button over to the side here so you can get a good look at them all. I think I was right up the top when I started out, so I was at around, I don't think I went that far, I think I was around here. Or I can just do this. Yeah, that gate is really, really good. And it's the first thing you're going to want to do as soon as you boot it up. Because So let's record something quickly with this, and we'll go through some of the other sounds when I move over to Audio Pro, because this thing is really cool. And you know, here's the other good thing about it. It's one price, you've got plenty of options, and if you're looking for a heavy sound, it's nowhere near as expensive as something like Bias Effects. Sure, it doesn't have all the ability to have a multitude of clean sounds and all those other effects, but if you're just looking for a crunch, out of all the Nembrini apps, this was the one I really wanted the most, because I've got a whole bunch of them, like the crunk and stuff, but I like a really high gain. I play a lot of death metal, a lot of grindcore, so I really wanted a good 8180 just basically in an app. So this works really well compared to something like the crunk, which is, hey, it's awesome, but it's not going to get that super high gain sound. You know, so let's have a play of this. Do I need we'll put the click track on for it. Actually, we'll just stop here. I don't think I've got bass on this track, so I don't even know when this song comes in. Let's remove that. And what I will do, what was I going to do? That's what I was going to do. I was going to go back to my camera here. There you go. Okay, so I think, where does this start? Cool. So let's hit record from here. So it's as easy as that, and it's sounding beautiful. I really, really love this amp. And as you can see, look at that. I didn't even touch. I pretty much, you saw from the start, I haven't played with it. I just loaded it up. Didn't even change the settings. So on my Steinberg, I have the volume on my second line in at halfway for the gain. Plugged it in, started playing, and you can see the levels there are absolutely what I would be looking for. So, and it sounds good. Man, I love it when an app is really easy to use. It just makes music creation super, super enjoyable because there's no stress or anything like that. So let's get the hell out of GarageBand. And just reading the chat. So no, did not realize that the drummer from Ozzy's band, is it from Black? Oh, so it was the original Black Sabbath drummer. Man, that's sad. This year has been absolutely dog shit for losing amazing artists, hasn't it? But then, isn't every year we seem to lose amazing artists? It just feels even worse this year because of the amount of vile stuff that has happened in our world. All right, so on we go. Now, I want to show you all, before I jump into going through a few more sounds with this app, what my friend, my awesome guitarist friend, has added to this particular song. So this is the actual song you just heard with all the bass parts in it. Should be working, hopefully. Yeah. Actually, what I'll do now, you guys are here and we're playing this, before I jump into the guitar, I'll let you hear some of the lyrics I've written for this. So, because I'll be doing lyrics today and tomorrow, wrapping these up, let me just grab these lyrics. So this is the title track called World DiviDead. Is it? No, this is No More Lies. And I don't have all the words written yet, so they'll be, the last bits will be done today. Let's go through it again. Okay. Ground of light, live and die, live in fear to die. Time to take a stand, give up in the end. Gotta take all the power away from the money in the system. Gotta take all the power away from the lies within the system. Fuck the system! Fuck the lies! Take back the power! It's time to fight! No more lies! Let the system die! Take what's mine, gotta find the time to stand for right, time to make it alright. Gotta take all the power away from the money in the system. Gotta take all the power away from the failure of the system. No more lies. Let the system die. are the answer to cure the human virus. Humanity has the power to solve our never-ending stupidity, but violence is what we seek. So no, die by us. No! Fuck the lies. Take back your power. It's time to fight. No more lies. Let the system die. Yeah. Now that was very rough because it's first thing in the morning here, but how is this? So in the chorus there, I just love this, man. I really didn't expect this. I sent this to my friend and I'm like, I want something really melodic under there and something different. So he sent back this. Man, and I heard it at first and was like, what the fuck? That's not going to work in there, man. That is so wrong. But once it's in there. It just works. So I'm really happy with that, and going to build on top of that with something else, definitely. So I'm quite, and I don't even know what he used because basically I sent a single track of the song mix down to him, and he's just got a brand new Mac, so it's the first time he's had a Mac, first time he's got an audio interface. He's only had it for a week. I put the BPM in the file so he knew what was going on, and he basically just made that track and sent it to me. So he did the guitar solo as well, and he's still working on the other song, and he's working on a bit for this middle section here. So he's working on a bit for that as well. But while we are here now, let's continue on so we can wrap out this show. And where am I? I'm looking for, we're going to jump into the effects here. I'm going to set my usual effects to vocal mix, which if you haven't seen it before, you can create your own presets in here. And I have one that I use all the time just to bring up my track and get it to a decent sound that I like here in Audio Pro. Let's set the recording on track input 2. And have we got sound? Cool. And now I'm going to bring in Nembrini's 8180. And here it is here. Again, we just got to go in and turn on this threshold. What's this, Sienna? I wonder if it was planned. Jade and Peter working on rock projects as well. I don't know what it is. I think if you have a look over in the GarageBand users group and on Create, Record, Release, there seems to be a whole bunch of new people doing metal. It seems to be a resurgence of metal over this month. Which, hey, I'm never going to complain, man. For a while, there was a lot of beats being made over in the group. But it just has turned out there's a lot of really heavy stuff being done over this Songtember thing. So that's really cool. So we've got Nembrini here. Let's go in and have a look. Let's find a few different sounds. Let's see if I can find. So we've got a heavy rhythm. Need some volume on this as well. want something that's going to crunch well. I've got a modern crunch. Yeah, man. Turn down on my mic for a minute, we'll get a decent sound. Alright, that's actually a better sound than I'm after, because I want something a bit more not so dejeunt. Alright, that's cool for now. And I don't have a noise gate on it, but that's okay too. So let's see what the sound is up against the rest of the song. So I'll just jump in and see where we're at. Cool. So I'm just going to record a quick part on this. And then we'll be done. I'm not going to do all of it, of course. Just want to hear what this sounds like. can see here is I only paid attention there last minute. I wasn't actually looking. That level's way too loud. Look at that. But we can always do this. So you can see where it's clipping there. There's a good example of how to see if you have clipped in Audio Pro. If you pull the actual file down, you'll see where it squares off. See there, nice and close. So that's a really good thing about Audio Pro. Anyway, the whole purpose of today's show is not to sit here and record all these tracks for serious. More so just to show you how easy it actually is to use this app. And it's extremely easy. So let me check down my guitar. Because it's an AEV3 plugin, and you can go back at any time once you are finished recording your take and change the sound effect if you don't like it. So that is the beauty of these AEV3 plugins. So this app is awesome. I'm going to have an absolute ball playing with this app today, wrapping up the final bits of my guitars. So that's really exciting. What else was I going to say before I leave today? So I just wanted to have a small little rant before I go. So I saw somebody post in the GarageBand users group last night about Songtember, that they may not have their song ready by the end of September, and that they should just give up on it. If you are watching this and you feel that way, don't give up on it. Because it's not about finishing it exactly by a deadline. This is just a thing that we do, that we're all involved in doing to inspire people to make a song. And remember that we all have things that come up in our lives, things that we can't control. So nobody's going to be down on you. Nobody's going to be pissed off at you. Nobody is going to fucking hold anything against you. But continue with it, even if it takes you to the end of October. Even if it takes you to the end of November. If you've started something, follow through, but don't feel like you have to have it done by a set date. I think Pete said when he announced this again this year, there are no rules, man. Just create something. So I just want people to realize that there is absolutely no pressure. There's nobody judging you or anything like that, because that's shit, and that's what this community and the community on Studio Live Today and so many other great YouTube channels that show people how to create music is all about. This isn't about bullying and making people feel shit about creating music. It's about encouraging people, and hell, if shit comes up, it comes up. You know, that is just how it goes. So I wanted to touch on that today because it's important. And it's a part of mental health. It's about a serious part of keeping our mental health in check. You know, not only going for walks and all that shit, but it's all about letting people know that, sure, it's good to set deadlines and all that thing, but if you can't get there, don't beat yourself up, because music shouldn't be about beating yourself up. It's about, what is it about again? I'll show you what it's all about. Whenever you feel like music's caving in on you and you feel like it's all too much pressure, open GarageBand, create a brand new track, hit microphone, go to more sounds, hit fun, clean, and there it is right there. It's about good, clean fun. There we go. So GarageBand is here to remind you that music is about good, clean fun. Anyway, folks, thanks for hanging out today. Not sure what's happening tomorrow. I'll make it up on the spot as usual. And good luck with your music. For Songtember, good luck with all your creations and all your creativity. And thank you once again for joining us on the show and making it all worthwhile each day. Awesome. You all have a fantastic day. And if you're watching on the replay, people, there's a little link here to subscribe, because I know you're watching and you're not subscribing. And there's a link to a playlist of, this is our episode 80 of this show. So there's plenty of stuff to watch if you want to go through the playlist. Anyway, that's it for me today. I'm going to go for my walk. Thank you very much, guys, for hanging out. And I hope you all have an awesome day. And remember, leave a comment on this video so you got a chance to win 2 copies of this awesome app, which I'll be announcing on Friday. So get on it. mofos. Have a good day. Be good to each other. Stay gangster. Keep creating. Do what makes you happy. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.